Hello everybody, this is Matador from freetradingvideos.com. It is January 29th. The month's almost over. It's amazing. Lots of economic news coming out, beating down the markets a little bit here. It's not a complete bloodbath, but Ford posted a record loss in '08. They're still not looking for aid. Kodak posted a fourth quarter loss. Plans to cut 4,500 jobs. It's just news after news after news. Lots of poor earnings. So anyway, people are nervous. I didn't change one single line in here on the S&P 500 chart. Just wanted to show you how powerful these support and resistance areas are. Kind of gapped down, rallied back up to this previous resistance. I'll draw this new one in here right now. This little trend line straight across. It's very good. Great resistance below the 200 and the 50. Fails out of this, heads south, bounces right on our previous support line, runs back up into resistance off of this, which is also over here. I can draw that in. Should match perfectly. There he is. It's no accident. This is where you would look for resistance. Support breaks, runs to the next logical place of support, and that's what we're bouncing on right now. So if I take that same area off a 3-minute chart and back it up to a 60, you can see now that we have blasted through the 8540. We're hovering right at this gap fill. I wouldn't have known that if I hadn't scrunched up a 3-minute chart. But that is now the same significant area that we would be looking at from before. So I would call this good support, and that's the line that we had in there. So here's the, let me just get this number, the round number of 85. You can see that this is the round number of 85 right in here. Broke it by just a few pennies, and that's this from back in here. So next area of support would be 84.50. A little bit here, and then all the way down at 84. So this is kind of just a slow bleed. Not pleasant if you're long. Of course, if you have protective stops, you're all good. But on a daily chart, this is just a sell-off like any other. And we would be, again, still looking for another higher swing low. Then we would start getting a huge symmetrical triangle in here. All right, pretty interesting stuff. Let's take a look at the market internals. The tick has spent most of the day below zero. See that? It's interesting. It doesn't usually happen that way. So that's pretty telling. The trend is confirming the sell, right? Big volume behind that, and has spent most of the day around the 1.5 area. And that would correlate to 0.75 on the bullish side of things. So this is nothing to sneeze at. There's good volume flowing into stocks on the decrease. So good to know that, and good to be that much more careful about how you go long. And I just wanted to point that out to you. Hope you guys are having a great day, great trading day. Bring questions back to the table here, post them, and we'll see what we can do. One more thing, the VIX is also confirming the sell-off. Big gap up in the morning. If it breaks out here and goes higher, and the trend also breaks out of here and heads higher, then we'd be looking for a next sell-off, like I said, back to the next logical place of support. I'll just go to a 3-minute chart, which is, like I said, 84.50 and then 84. So I hope this is helpful to you guys, and trade safe. Talk to you soon.